Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? It's the Otakunater again, coming at you for another weekly news thing. Well, not really an update about me. I told you everything I needed to know. Hold on, my glasses are really dirty right now. Okay, now that I don't see how glaring and dirty my glasses are because of the LED light, welcome back. I'm here with another weekly update event kind of thing. It's something I did it once just for fun, and I actually really enjoyed doing. I mean, minimal editing, all that good stuff, but it just kind of feels good to make it. It kind of feels good to get something out there, and it literally takes like an hour to make at most. But anyway, guys, so this week I think I'm going to talk to you about some Nintendo news and video games, some anime news, just kind of like the bigger highlights. I mean, I won't stick around on anything too small just to not waste your time or mine. If you follow this kind of stuff, most of you have probably already seen most of these announcements before, but if not, it's just something I kind of wanted to talk about, and just throw in my 2 cents if it requires a discussion. But of course, I mean, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and of course throw your comments in the comments section on how you feel about some of this stuff. But let's just go ahead and get right on into the discussion. Most of the stuff I want to talk about is Nintendo stuff in general. But I mean, first of all, something that recently just happened this past week was that we got new games on the NLS, I guess you could say Nintendo Switch Online, whatever, NSO, there you go, get my acronyms correct. And yeah, we got a couple of new Super Nintendo games. I know we got Kirby Superstar Ultra, Super Punch Out, Star Fox 2. We got some NES games. Sorry, I didn't look that up. They weren't anything big. I just know that they were something that were kind of but they weren't really as big first-party titles as the ones that we know and love in terms of the Super Nintendo. Interesting choice for Nintendo to do this, because I was surprised that they said they were not going to do any more games, and now all of a sudden you're like, oh hey, by the way, here's a few bits and pieces more. I mean, that's pretty cool. Hopefully we get some other games like that. I mean, there's a few games that I would really like to see come to this service, and I think it would give it a whole lot more value if they kept bringing games. I mean, heck, who wouldn't like Turtles in Time on your freaking for your Nintendo Switch Online subscription, right? That seems like a great game to have. But anyway, that's kind of here nor there. Another update, of course, the Gaming Awards show happened. Oh boy, do I got a lot to say about this one. But I digress. Let's go ahead and continue with the discussion. So as you know, let's just start off with the big obvious one. Sekiro won Game of the Year. I mean, by all means, I've never played it. I can't really say much about it. But I think that's good for them. I mean, that's, Miyazaki, he's a pretty cool guy. I mean, based off what I've seen and researched and all the articles he's been a part of. So I think his game definitely deserves, some love. I did not think Death Stranding needed a position in Game of the Year. I mean, that game just got mediocre reviews across the board. Everyone I talked to who's played it was like, oh yeah, it's fun, it's high, it's cool. I mean, definitely wait till it comes down to $20 and then in 6 months or so, and I think that's definitely a great time to get on it. So I mean, it could have just been that Kojima came back, it could have been that money was such a big issue, but honestly, based off gameplays that I saw, people I've talked to and other reviews, it just doesn't look like a game that I think deserved a Game of the Year award. I mean, notably speaking, Fire Emblem won Player's Choice Award or Player's Voice or whatever that was, and it won by a landslide. I was so sure that game would be nominated for Game of the Year. That game was so great. Not only is it one of the best in the franchise, it's definitely one of the best games in the year, and I think just for me, one of the best strategy JRPGs I think I've ever played personally. The storylines are great, the arches, the branches, the voice acting, the whole thing's voice acting. Sure, I'll admit it's not the prettiest game in the bunch, but I mean, I feel like the game was so fun on its own that, that doesn't really even matter. I mean, if you guys seen me stream it a bunch of times, you know how I feel about that game and how much I adore me some Fire Emblem and all the waifus. But of course, besides the whole waifu wars, it was just an all-around great game. And I think, the Player's Voice Award, the Player's Choice, kind of made it known that, we thought this game deserved a lot more love than it did. I mean, it did win best strategy game, which is cool. I mean, I guess it won something, that was a more official besides the Player's Voice, but I think the community has spoken very loudly and very clearly that that this game deserved a little bit more than player's voice. I feel like it should definitely have been, not player, game of the year award, by all means. Or at least it should have been nominated. I would have been okay if it didn't win, but I think it should have definitely been nominated. And of course, Nintendo did take over the family game. It was basically like, Super Mario Galaxy 2, Smash Brothers, all that good stuff. And Luigi's Mansion 3 ended up winning that, so I mean, that's pretty cool. So congrats to Nintendo for winning Best Family Game, since you pretty much dominated that category. At least we kind of took everything home on one category. I mean, that's great. And of course, let's see what else we got there. Oh yeah, Smash Brothers was nominated for Best Fighting Game. So that was pretty cool. I mean, I knew I was going to win something. I mean, it's Smash Brothers Ultimate. It's literally the best-selling fighting game in all of human history. And of course, the internet's going nuts. Like, it's not a fighting game. It's a party game. It's a brawler. Just because you don't have complicated commands doesn't mean it's not a fighting game. It's just a fighting game that's different. That's just like saying, Skyrim's not a real RPG. It doesn't play like Dark Souls. So I mean, like, it doesn't have to have complicated control schemes. I mean, Crash Bandicoot and Mario are both platformers, yet they play almost nothing alike. So I mean, hey, that's just my 2 cents on the opinion. But congratulations to Smash Brothers. That was pretty great. That was good. I think they deserved a little bit more than what they got, but I feel like hype kind of died down since it came out after the Gaming Awards last year. So it's just like, I just kind of felt like it was like behind. I honestly think like the way they do the Gaming Awards is pretty dumb. I think they should do it in like January. I feel like that makes more sense because you have all the games for all of 2019. I mean, you're missing your big key holiday titles. I mean, Call of Duty Modern Warfare was there, so on and so forth, but like not Pokemon or Jedi Star Wars or Fallen Order, sorry. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah, I get my dyslexia mixing up things and mixing up words. But yeah, I mean, it just, I don't know. And I felt the announcements were super underwhelming this year. Like last year, I just felt like everything was so hype, everything was so cool, everything was just so, like, I was excited to, like, be watching this. I mean, watching it last year made me want to stream it this year. So, I mean, I was streaming it, talking to people. People were kind of coming in, giving their 2 cents, throwing discussions. They would leave, and then, I'd keep watching it, so on and so forth. And it's kind of cool to have that, because everybody's just like, oh, dude, what'd you think? Holy crap, this announcement happened. And it's just like, yeah, it was great, or oh man, that kind of sucked. I mean, and of course, no Smash character, like no number 5, basic character number 5 of the Fighter's Pass, which I thought was hugely squandered. That was such a huge opportunity. You had a platform that thousands of people were watching, probably millions of people were watching, and you could have created so much hype. I get it, you're the best-selling, fighting game of all time as of this year, but still, like, I just feel like that was such a missed marketing opportunity. I mean, last year they were hyping up Smash Brothers release date, and then they hit you with Joker. It's just like, holy crap, this was freaking awesome. And then this year, it just was like, Like, even like the Nintendo games announced this year. I mean, sure, we had No More Heroes 3 and Bravely Default 2. I'm sure those are good games. Honestly, I've never played the No More Heroes series. They're all like on the Wii. I mean, I have a Wii U, so I might be able to pick them up at some times, unless they brought them out to the Switch. I know the Switch did get some releases in that franchise, but I actually haven't seen or picked any of those up. So I mean, it might be something I get into later when I have the time. But as you know, I'm streaming a lot, doing a lot, so I mean, adding more to the backlog's probably not the best and greatest idea, but hey, whatever. Design, oh man, the design, it's just a big freaking box. Like, I don't know, it's not pretty, it's not visually appealing to look at. It's not something I would like be proud to put on my entertainment center. But I mean, that's just me. I mean, will I get it? Probably not. Microsoft's kind of focusing on like, oh hey, well yeah, Xbox, but most of our things and exclusives are now coming to PC, so I now have a gaming PC. I'll probably just stick to that. Worst case scenario, I'll probably just upgrade that if I need to. But I mean, the PS5 did get a name. It also has some release titles. And the fact is, they didn't even leave a mark. Completely forgot what that release title was. I was just like, that's just the thing. Like, I'm just like, what was it again? Like, I mean, I could have looked it up before this, but I was just like, no, I want to show my genuine, just the fact that I don't know it. Like, I was just like, what the hell happened? Like, I don't know. It didn't stick. Like it just, I mean, I'm gonna get a PS5 for other reasons. I mean, they have really good exclusives besides Nintendo. They're like the only other company I go with for exclusives. But yeah, just that was kind of like, I mean, I was so underwhelmed. I mean, I didn't really want to see tech or anything like that. I mean, or what it looked like. That would have been cool if they showed it. I just wanted a game that just stuck to me a little bit better. So I feel like that was also a missed opportunity as well. I mean, besides Xbox Series X or whatever they're calling it, name debacle, because I think that's going to cause the same problem as the Wii U did. Yeah, so I mean, it's just going to cause that same like confusion of name, because when I was a GameStop retailer, and then I worked at Fry's Electronics, of course I did video games in both, getting parents to know the difference between the Wii and the Wii U was just freaking a pain. Sometimes even just casual gamers, trying to get them to, do that. I mean, it's just a pain. Like, you're trying to explain to them what the differences are, why they're different, so on and so forth. Luckily, it has backwards compatibility. At least that's what they said, so that shouldn't be too big of a problem. But it was just like, oh, dude, come on. Like, that was such a terrible naming strategy. That Nintendo made that mistake. Why are you guys going to do it too? Because I can already see it now. People are going to go to the stores like, hey, can I get the Xbox X or Xbox One X? And they're just going to be like, well, which one do you want? Like, the X what? Like, we have two different ones, so it's just like going to cause a lot of chaos. So I think it was kind of a marketing nightmare that they put themselves into, but that's just being a game retailer, I guess, at some point. That just kind of makes me think, dude, that's just going to be a really big, like, pain in the butt point for them. But also, in some other news outside of gaming, I mean, nothing too crazy going on in the anime world. I know My Hero Academia, the third trailer got some love. I mean, they just released a new one. I mean, a few new shots here and there, whatnot. I mean, apparently there's another villain that, can take people's quirks as well, similar to, what's his name? One for All. I think that's his name. Because All for One's the power. I don't know. But I'll just correct my mistakes in the texts. But yeah, I mean, I'm not really too big of a My Hero Academia fan, so I mean, I just know that a lot of people are. I mean, I'm definitely into I watch it here and there. I'm kind of keeping up with season 4. I mean, not really too much. I mean, just ever since All Might kind of left, I haven't really felt that like genuine spark of like, oh yeah, like he was such a great shonen character. I mean, he just definitely had all the like OG shonen points. Now that he's gone, I feel like things have definitely slowed down. I mean, based off season 4, I mean, I feel like there's not just one big mighty hero anymore, and that's kind of what I liked. Like Goku was always like that. I mean, he was always like the main. Yeah, sure, Vegeta was kind of always there, like as a secondary, but he was always like the big guy. Like, he was always the one who went up to the next level before anybody. So he definitely always had that feel. So just kind of felt that way with him. And then, but yeah, I mean, I think, Railgun Season 3, they got a new trailer and a release date. I don't know if you guys are into that. That's a little bit older series at this point, but I mean, that's something that I'm kind of excited for. Let's see. I think Weathering with You. I mean, it's kind of already known, but it's kind of like the same guys that did Your Name. They're actually getting they actually got a release date. I think it's sometime in January, so that's definitely good. But anyway, guys, I think I've baffled on long enough. So, what do you think? Do you think the Gaming Awards show was fine? Were you impressed? Did you like everything that was there, or like me, did you feel that it was kind of lacking? And of course, let me know in the discussion. Go down in the comments. Fire away, nerd rage away. I mean, who knows? Maybe all of you might agree with me, but of course, that's always open for discussion, and I'll definitely check that at some other point. And of course, if you guys like these videos or want to see more of them, by all means, do hit that like button, smash that like button, watch me for Smash Nights on stream nights. But yeah, I mean, just go ahead and do definitely give me a thumbs up, because it helps me and it helps, any content creator you follow, do that for them as well. And of course, like I've mentioned a while ago, definitely go check out my streams. I'm starting to stream more on Twitch now and on Facebook, because Streamlabs became awesome and decided that, hey, you know what? Let's let people stream on multiple platforms. So now, anytime I go live, I stream both on Twitch and on Facebook, and it still runs pretty well. And hopefully I'll be around next week if I got the time. I definitely like making these videos, so I'll make more of them. I mean, of course, if you don't like them, again, jump down in the comments, let me know, and just tell me stick to con videos. But I mean, I don't know. I like these. Maybe I'll just keep them on Facebook or something. But anyway, guys, have yourself a great day, night, week, whatever. Peace out.